Namaste. So today we are going to discuss about Ayurveda. Ayurveda, the science of healthy life. It's not just science of life, but it's science of healthy life for a better healthy living. And Ayurveda has been widely discussed in the recent times. World over, people are looking for integrative medicine for better health. And Ayurveda is one among the best available medical systems in the world. And particularly, recently, Ayurveda was widely used as part of integrative medicine in the tiny state of South Indian state of India called Kerala for the management of outbreak of corona, and they have successfully reduced the outbreak as well as the lowest death rates ever in the world. And Ayurveda was highly appreciated by the public as well. And then there is a question comes whether this Ayurveda is it a just herbal practice or just a massage? Often people ask, what is Ayurveda? And lots of people think it's just a herbal practice or a massage. It is much, much more than that. It encompasses the body, mind, intellect, sense organs, soul, all in total, and treats as one. So it's a complete holistic system for a better healing. So it is not just healing the body, but also the mind, intellect, sense organs. So it covers everything. And when we talk about Ayurveda, the term Ayu denotes life. And Veda means knowledge. So Ayurveda means it is a knowledge of life. So what is life? In our life, everything comes from birth to death has to be tuned and taken care of well. Ayurveda does that. So, it covers both physical, mental, emotional, all aspects. And it promotes the health. So, what is health? Health is the absolute harmony of body, mind, intellect, sense organs, and spirit. Or spirit, otherwise we call it soul. Because without life, there is no need of treatment. So, the harmony is the health. And disease, the dis-ease, when the easiness is detached, it's called disease. So whenever we feel uncomfortable, it's disease, which we call in Ayurveda is an imbalanced state of body, mind, sense organs. So when we treat, we need to treat the body and the mind. How? There are various methods. The medicines are applied internal, external, and then we have several types of therapies. For what? To administer the medicine. So the therapies are the tools. Like in modern medicine, we have laparoscopic procedures or certain types of surgical procedures. It's a tool to administer the procedure. Similarly, we have different types of massages where the medicine is used. So the medicine is applied in the body receives it through the therapy. So the therapies are the tools to apply the medicine. So the importance goes to the medicine, not for the therapy. The therapy is secondary to the medicine. So in different ways, in different conditions, we can use different types of therapies as required. So we have several types of procedures. And we use often natural herbs or herbal preparations. Like we have vegetables for food. What we do? We take the vegetables, clean, chop, cook and eat. Sometimes people use raw vegetables and fruits. So the body digests, absorbs, receives what it wants, the rest is discarded. The same thing happens with the herbs. The herbs are cooked or processed, and when we consume, the body digests, absorbs, and eliminate the rest. So the herbs are absorbed by the body just like how you eat the vegetables or fruits. So the body feels much more natural and easy. The body doesn't feel the strain. So it becomes natural. If the body is not able to digest the food, like lots of people are having gluten allergy, milk allergy, or the lactose intolerance, nuts allergy, protein allergy, different types of allergies. So the body is not able to digest. So the body reacts. But these herbs are cooked and processed to make sure that it doesn't cause allergies. But we expect certain types of actions. So the action and the allergy are totally different. We are administering a medicine for an action, not for allergy. So the action, there will be certain type of action. For example, we give some medicines to evacuate the bowels. It is not the side effect of the medicine. It is the result of the medicine action. So we have different types of medicines, preparations, usages. There are more than 50,000 non-formularies listed and in the practice in India, listed by the government of India and strictly prepared as per the rules and regulations with the GMP standards, good medicine pharmacy standards, with clean concept. There's a strict norms for manufacturing, licensing, everything. And there are so many other combinations which are not used for various conditions, which were used until recent time. Numerous types of combinations are hard to manufacture and maintain. It's not easy for pharmacies. But still we have so many, thousands of combinations, good for various types of diseases. If you come to Kerala or South India, you will see patients walk into the clinics for various types of illness, chronic and acute conditions. And people, it's not just one or two. Every village will have clinics, every village will have pharmacies, hundreds and hundreds or thousands even. So it's been widely practiced over last 5,000 to 7,000 years. So it's a time-tested system. Now let us see what the concept of Ayurveda or the aim of Ayurveda, the base. We believe prevention is better than cure. So Ayurveda emphasizes on preventive medicine along with palliative as well as curative aspects. So you will see on preventive aspects there's a diet and lifestyle corrections. It explains very beautifully how one should live. Because so many activities in our day-to-day life causes disease. People don't know how to sleep. People don't know how to eat. People don't know how much to eat, what to eat, when to eat, why to eat, how to eat, so many things. Even exercises, for example. Anything improper, anything excess, anything less leads to disease. So we all need to get a good counseling and all these aspects to get a healthy life. If a person do not know how much to eat, and if that person eats excess, what happens? That leads to indigestion. So the person need to eat in the right quantity, right food, and right time. So you will see lots of such explanations in Ayurveda, as well as seasonal regimens. There are certain diseases that can happen during the change of season. It's very common these days, people get spring allergy. There are certain practices that should be done before the onset of spring season, which can prevent to a great extent the seasonal issues. Sometimes people get problems like in autumn. So there has to be certain type of procedures and practices to get rid of autumn or fall related problems, allergies, etc. Elderly people get problems during winter, lots of joint problems, emotional problems. And similarly, our elimination or evacuation habits, proper and timely evacuation is so important for health. So, we will see similarly lots of things how one should think even. There are certain things that one should be careful. For example, we call it the urges, the natural urges of mind, like anger, frustration, desires. The reason, the things causes emotional issues or anxiety, depression, and so on, violence, so many things. So, if we are able to control our mind ourselves, we can get a peaceful mind. What is peaceful mind? Happy mind. Anybody want to be unhappy? We all want to be happy. So, if we want to be happy, we need to keep our mind balanced. So, we need a balanced, healthy mind. We will see a great area how we can balance the mind. Yoga goes very well with Ayurveda. Actually, apart from the practices, the physical practices, yoga is highly connected with philosophies of mind and its management. It's one of the best psychiatry or psychology. Ayurveda and yoga goes hand in hand, or two sides of a coin, to deal with the body, mind, health and well-being. So, yoga and other exercise practices or even martial arts. Martial arts were part of lifestyle in ancient days, not just for offensing and defensing. It keeps the mind and body strong, stable, balanced, and focused. So, it was an excellent practice for keeping the fitness of body and mind. Similarly, we had lots of types of art forms: classical dance, classical music, instruments, where the whole community can be influenced, making them a mesmerizing or harmonizing the whole community, making them in a good balanced mind. So, if those arts forms could keep the balance of mind, making the mind healthy, it becomes a health practice. Same with the spirituality. So, Ayurveda consider arts, spirituality, and any other good life maintenance aspects, including other systems of medicine, if it can promote the health positively without side effects. Perfect. In the perfect sense, when practiced, it's a good knowledge for a long, healthy life, which is Ayurveda. So, Ayurveda is beyond language, beyond culture, beyond science. So, it can include modern medicine, homeopathy, or whatever, the good aspects of every system for a perfect, healthy body and mind. And it has such a broad open-minded approach to all systems for the benefit of humanity. So, we are considering to give such an introduction training in Ayurveda or courses on different levels. So these courses, the first module or the first training will be focusing more on the preventive aspects of Ayurveda. And also something introduction about Ayurveda, also on home remedies for a preventive and promotive better healthy life. This is the basic part, our introduction to Ayurveda also. This will be quite interesting topic. And the second level program will be based on more deeper principles of Ayurveda, basic principles, much more in depth, elaborated. As well as it will have some introduction to the pathology, understanding the diseases, body, various types of therapies, and little about the pharmacology. The third one will be much more advanced people as well as doctors. It's much more clinical, pathophysiology, understanding different types of diseases, manifestation of diseases one to the other disease, link between one disease to the other one, and various types of therapies, medicine, everything. It's highly more clinical, the third one. And Ayurveda require lots of time to study. One need to have a dedicated approach to learn. It is not something which you can learn in few hours. So as you spend more time, you can be a master by time. So I welcome you all to join with us for the benefit of humanity and for a better future of this human kind. Let us join hands together and work together, and hope to see you soon. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.